People froze in Times Square, staring up. A massive silver object, smooth, silent, unmoving, hovered above the city. It wasn't a ship. It wasn't a cloud. It was watching. Fighter jets screamed through the sky and vanished the moment they neared it. No crash, no fire, just gone. The president went silent. News stations were ordered to say nothing. But phones still filmed. The world watched. Some prayed. Some packed. Others just stared. Thousands of miles away, deep under a desert in Nevada, a signal expert named Rhea Lynn cracked the first part of the light pulse coming off the object. The alien message said only one word: observe. And far away on Mars, a voice buzzed through an abandoned comm station no one used anymore. It was Commander Cole Marek, presumed dead for over a year. His voice was low, hoarse, urgent. They're not here to fight us. Not yet. They came to see what we are. But if they keep watching, they're going to be afraid. Then his signal cut out, and the object above New York began to glow. The glowing object split into four. Each orb shot across the sky without sound, one over Tokyo, one over Cairo, one over Rio, and one stayed above New York. They didn't attack. They just floated, watching. World leaders panicked in private. Satellites zoomed in, but the surfaces of the orbs gave back no heat, no sound, no reflection. They were like holes. In space itself, people stopped going to work. Planes stopped flying. Cities stood still. Then something worse happened. In Dallas, a man robbed a store, shot 2 people, and ran into the street. He screamed at the orb above, fired his gun into the air, and vanished. No sound. No beam, just gone. That same day, 12 more violent people disappeared across the world. Everyone saw it. Everyone understood. The orbs were not attacking. They were judging. In a secret base, Rhea Lynn tracked strange code patterns within the orb's light. She muttered, "This isn't just observation, it's a test. And we don't know the rules." Meanwhile, above them all, something even larger waited behind the moon, watching the watchers. At 2:04 a.m., someone made the first move. A stealth missile launched from a hidden submarine in the Pacific aimed straight at the orb over Cairo. It never hit. The missile blinked out of existence, midair. And 5 seconds later, Cairo was gone, not destroyed, erased. Buildings, people, air, nothing left but a silent crater. The world stood still. No one claimed the attack. But the message was clear. Someone thought they could strike first. They were wrong. That same night, deep beneath Nevada, a rebel science team calling themselves the Black Sequence activated a hacked alien device they had secretly stolen from a crash site years ago. Using the device, they targeted the orb above Rio. The orb cracked, wobbled, then dropped into the ocean like a dead whale. Humanity had just killed one of the watchers. And everything changed. In the silence that followed, Rhea Lynn picked up a new signal. It wasn't light or sound. It was raw, alien emotion, cold, shaking fear. She looked at the screen and whispered, "They weren't here to fight us. But now they have to." In the Nevada desert, the Black Sequence celebrated briefly. They didn't understand what they'd started. Above Earth, the remaining orbs shifted. Their smooth surfaces cracked open like eyes. Red light poured out, scanning cities, forests, oceans. People screamed. Planes dropped from the sky. Satellites shut down. And then, everything stopped, not destroyed. Just paused, like the world was under review. But in a high-security prison in Arizona, chaos broke through the silence. A riot. Guards trapped. Inmates fighting each other. And then something strange happened, caught on every camera. A group of violent inmates suddenly turned and saved the guards. Protected them. The orb above the prison froze in place. Watching. Somewhere inside that alien machine, something hesitated. Rhea Lynn saw the data spike: emotion, confusion, delay. Not a malfunction. A reaction. They're learning too much. She muttered, and now they don't know what to believe. On Mars, Commander Cole Marek recorded a final message. They thought we were animals. Simple, predictable, but we're not. We're the one thing they never planned for. We change. It happened without warning, no signal, no countdown. Just a voice inside every human mind, not in words, in feelings, cold curiosity. Shifting into fear, then confusion. Across cities, people dropped to their knees, clutching their heads as one thought echoed in every brain. You are not what we expected. The orbs began to dim, as if blinking. Then, the voice returned clearer now, louder. You do not kill for power. You kill for love. You risk everything for those you barely know. That is dangerous. Rhea Lynn collapsed, eyes wide. They're not machines, she gasped. They're afraid of us. One by one, the orbs started pulling back. New York's vanished into the sky. Tokyo's zipped into orbit. But one didn't leave. Above the ruins of Rio, a single damaged orb stayed behind, sparking, watching. A drone dropped from its underside. For the first time, humans would see the creature inside. And it wasn't what anyone expected. Not mechanical. Not monstrous. It looked almost human. With terrified eyes, the drone crashed into a burned-out street in Rio. Soldiers surrounded it, guns raised. But the alien inside didn't move. It sat shaking, thin arms wrapped around its knees, its face pale and terrified. In orbit, the other orbs hesitated. One turned away. Another stayed. Inside it, a message formed beamed directly into Earth satellites. You are unstable. You protect your weak. You value chaos. You are the most dangerous life form we have seen. Some of us believe you must be stopped now. And with that, the Splinter faction arrived. Ships, not orbs, dark and jagged, fell from the stars like black lightning. They didn't watch. They attacked. Cities fought back. Drones were shot down. But these weren't wars Earth had prepared for. These were clean, brutal executions. Until Earth's secret weapon awoke. The black sequence activated their stolen alien core. It pulsed with stolen energy, unleashing a defense field around key cities. The Splinter ships slammed into it and burned. Earth didn't fall. It pushed back, and as the stars watched, one truth spread across the galaxy. Humans don't surrender. They adapt. A damaged alien recorder was recovered from a downed Splinter ship. Rhea Lynn connected it to Earth systems. It didn't play like a video. It felt like a memory. Scenes flashed across the screen, raw, unfiltered footage. A mother shielding her child from fire. A soldier dragging an enemy to safety. Strangers holding hands as a tsunami approached. A doctor refusing to leave a collapsing hospital. Alien voices whispered through it all. They mourn their dead. They sing when they suffer. They do not fear death, only losing each other. This is not weakness. This is something else. The memory ended with a cold, metallic whisper. They do not fight to conquer. They fight to protect. That is why they cannot be controlled. In silence, Rhea looked up at the stars. They thought we were wild animals, she said. But now they see we choose to fight. And we choose why. From deep space, new eyes began watching, not with fear, but with interest. Earth was no longer a threat. It was becoming a symbol. The world had enough. No more hiding. No more silence. Using tech from the fallen orbs and Splinter ships, Rhea Lynn and the Black Sequence built a transmitter unlike anything Earth had known. It didn't send sound. It sent truth, emotion, history, pain, strength, everything that made humans human. They aimed it at the stars and fired. Billions of alien minds felt it at once. Wars, revolutions, sacrifice, rebellion, Earth's long history of never giving up. And a final message written by Cole Marek and spoken by 1,000 voices. We were watched, we were tested. But we didn't ask for your judgment. We are not the galaxy's children. We are the fire you thought was smoke. Come closer, and you'll understand fear. Silence followed. Then the alien ships vanished. Not destroyed, retreated, but out in the dark, a deeper presence stirred. Something older than the Watchers, something they had feared too. It had seen Earth's message, and now it was listening. Above Earth, the sky was quiet again. Most alien ships had vanished, leaving behind only stories and scars. But not all were gone. A new fleet appeared beyond the moon's sleek dark, unlike anything before. They did not come to attack. They came to watch the Watchers. These aliens were different, older, wiser, colder. They studied Earth's defiance, its strange mix of mercy and madness. Commander Cole Marek sent one last message before disappearing into the shadows. We are no longer the hunted. We are the unpredictable, the wild card in the galaxy's game. On Earth, people looked up, unsure if hope or fear filled the sky. Because this new presence was not just curious, it was waiting. Waiting for the moment when Earth's true strength would be revealed. And somewhere deep in the stars, the galaxy whispered a new warning. Do not underestimate Earth. They are no longer to be watched, but to be feared. Across the stars, whispers spread fast. Do not interfere with Earth. Galaxies once filled with silence now buzzed with news of the planet that refused to bow. Some feared Earth's fierce will. Others wanted to join its rising power. A galactic council met in a giant space station orbiting a distant sun. They debated Earth's fate: war, peace, or quarantine. The decision was clear. Earth would be quarantined, not for safety, but out of respect. A warning to others. Earth was a force no one could control. Back on Earth, children stared at the stars with new wonder. The cold eyes above were gone, replaced by something different: watchful, yes, but cautious. Commander Cole Marek's voice echoed from a hidden radio. We survived because we fought. We thrived because we feared nothing. Now the galaxy knows. Earth is not a place to watch. Earth is a place to fear. And so, a new rule was born among the stars. Earth was no longer alone. It was the wild heart of the galaxy.